So before I get into it, if you haven't seen the video for yourself, I recommend you check that out before you hear what I have to say about it. But if you have seen the video that I'm about to talk about, then, you know, be sure to leave what you think in the comments. Even if you don't agree with me, it's fine. So if you haven't seen the video, it's about a white woman who thinks she's being followed by some dude in the car. Dude just so happens to be black. And so apparently at some point, dude turns into his own driveway. And when he drives up on his driveway, the same white woman that the truck might have passed is at his front door, like knocking on his door. So then she proceeds to ask the guy who just pulled in the driveway, does he live there? Guy says yes. She says, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Before grabbing her kids that she felt safe enough to walk up to these strangers' home and knock on the door, grabbing her kids and running off and screaming help at the top of her lungs. Now, this is where I would recommend you not take my word for it and go watch the video yourself and then come back here. I'll give my thoughts on that as I go, but mainly I'm talking about the Officer Tatum dude, his video. Apparently he invited them, you know, to speak about what happened on his platform. And well, the point of that video is to, you know, pretty much paint the white chick, paint her out as the victim of this whole thing. And I just can't get behind that. And it's certain other points with the Republican Party that, even though I view a lot of my own personal views and shit like that through Republican lenses and shit, I'm not about to stand by like I stood by when I was may have been considered a Democrat, and, you know, let the extremists on the right kind of dictate how these things are and what these things are and all this other shit. Like, I'm not the first one to start screaming racism when something like this happens. Anytime something breaks the news and, you know, catches everyone's attention and shit. 9 times out of 10, I agree with most of the Republican, you know, analysts, your friend, whoever. But then there are times I see where they ignore the facts of the fucking matter and shit. And they try their hardest, their damnedest, to not call real racism, or not call real whatever. Now, as far as the family, you know, the black family that they're calling grifters and shit like that, I don't think that that's fair at all. If anything, the people who are inviting them on their platforms are the grifters. They heard white woman scared a black man and ran with that shit. TMZ had it that minute.